on, fellow YouTubers? This is American Infidel, and I'm bringing you a game of Team Deathmatch Ground War on Convoy. And don't be fooled, yes, those are the dual-wield HS-10s that I'm using on this big-ass map, and for some reason it works out. Basically, I just keep rushing and hauling ass. I'm using the Marathon because if you need to get up and close in a big-ass map like this, and you better be able to get from point A to B as quickly as possible. So that's what I do. What do I have? I have, what's the one you pick up? The bird? Scavenger. Yep, I go Scavenger, probably Sleight of Hand. I don't remember my second one, but second perk was Sleight of Hand, and then Marathon Pro, just so I can, get around. I like using the Scavenger with the HS-10s because you don't really have all that much ammo that comes along with them, and so you kind of need whatever. Also, and I guess the main thing is since you do need to get as close as possible, you want to use a lot of your flashbangs, and so you use up your flashbangs rather quickly, and then with Scavenger you can at least refresh your what do I want to say? Refresh your stash. You can refresh your ammo stash with Scavenger. I'm sure that's not how Black Ops puts it, but that's what I'm saying. But yeah, I like it. I really like the HS-10s. They're definitely by far my favorite shotgun. I guess it's mainly just the amount of firepower you can put down on them. But oh well, enough of all that nonsense, that boring stuff. I was really glad I ended up just putting this commentary, or not this commentary, but this video together, and I was planning on actually, just using it for my next video, but it kind of works out because, Convoy is about roads and highways, and there's buses and trucks and big old things getting from point A to B. Transportation is definitely a main issue in this one, or I guess, I don't want to say theory, a main point. Transportation is a main focus of this map. It's a highway and all that good old stuff. And then I had to go, after my work, I had to go to the Human Resource Office, which is a little bit farther away from where I work, and so I walked to the Human Resource Office, but by the time I walked to it and got all finished up while I was there, I was a good 20-25 blocks away from the parking lot where I parked my car. I was like, man, no problem, just hop on the bus. And I don't usually ride the bus, I usually just walk back to the parking lot, but since I was so far away from where I usually work, then I was like, no problem, I'll just jump on the bus. And I was trying, I don't know what happened. If you look, they've got two red arrows at Claymore, I pull the trigger, and I don't even get a hit marker. I end up killing these guys, and this dude ends my streak. I should have used the Tomahawk, but man, check out this C4. You can see the C4 coming in, go out of bounds, and I don't even get one of these guys with that C4. I don't know how that happens, but whatever. We're slowing the door back on the Huey, and this is where I start getting some kills. But yeah, whatever. So I get to the bus stop, I jump on the first bus thinking that it's at work, it's gotta be a work bus. But as I'm riding the bus, I'm sitting down, I'm listening to something on my iPod, some kind of podcast. I forgot what it was about, how stuff works on my podcast, and I'm just kind of sitting there zoning out, and I'm noticing that we're not turning towards any of the parking lots, that we seem to have a specific destination in mind that is not involving where I need to go. So I'm like, ah, shit. And I asked the guy sitting next to me, I was like, hey man, is this not a bus, a MUSC bus? MUSC is where I work. And he's like, no, this is a regular Carter bus. I was like, ah, dude. So I ended up, in trying to save, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes, I ended up wasting about 36 minutes as I'm like going through some of the roughest of areas of downtown Charleston, and having to pick up unsavory type individuals that are obviously on some type of narcotic or on their way to purchase said narcotic, or just something that there's people just tweaking out, going crazy, and I'm not all that, I don't want to say I'm not worried too much, but it's just, I guess I'm not too overly used to those types of things, and so it's mainly just interesting to me to have to watch and experience these types of people, however sad it may be. But it was just, I guess, a little bit of a wide opener when you're not eye opener when you're not used to those types of things. And so the next bus driver, she was like, you know, you can get off here and then just walk the rest of the way, and it'll save you a little bit of time. So the nice bus driver lady was very nice to me. She gave me directions, and I ended up just getting back home, getting to the car, and everything was hunky-dory. Actually, with the bus drop she let me off at was right next to this wrap sandwich place, and so it's actually worked out pretty good. I walked in and got a couple wraps for dinner, and they were delicious wraps. Very good. Black Bean Wrap Co. If anybody's ever in Spring and George in Charleston, South Carolina, definitely recommend stopping in and picking one up. It was good stuff. Yeah, I don't know what happens with this tomahawk here. There's definitely some gypsy magic involved in it, but what do you do? It's the end of the match. Theater mode cuts out anyway up in here, you'll see, but I think we were ahead 97 to 60 something, so it doesn't really matter. But it was just one of those things where it's like, geez, I think the tomahawk literally slides through this dude's armpit. But once again, what are you gonna do? But that's it. I end up going 24 and 6 using the HS10s only on good old Convoy. Probably something you may not have seen before, I hope. But I am American Infidel. You are YouTube, so stay classy out there, guys, and keep looking out for more vids.